Hello, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit, and I'm so excited to get into this reading with you. So, we are going to do a mid-March check-in for 2024, and what that is going to entail is it's going to cover how things are going, what's going well, what's not going well, where you need to focus your energy, where you need to stop focusing your energy, and any lasting messages from Spirit. Now, keep in mind, we also have a full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th. So I will be drawing a card from my Queen of the Moon Oracle just for you. So I want you to stay to the end so that you can hear what message Spirit has for you for that full moon lunar eclipse, okay? And I'm just going to pick one card, and that is going to ground our reading, okay? That'll be a nice way to end for us so we can really tie everything together. I'm going to put it over here. Of really what you are going through and what's leading up to this full moon over the next 2 weeks. So while I shuffle the cards here, I just want to let you know to please remember that this is a collective reading. So receive what resonates and reject what doesn't. If you would like a personal session with me, you can find my links below to get some time on my calendar, okay? And with that said, let's jump in. So Aquarius, how are you doing? Like, how are you doing? How have the first 2 weeks of March been? Okay. Okay. All your cards want to come out here. Okay, well, hopefully we can give you some clarity. Thank you for sharing. So hopefully we can bring some clarity to whatever it is you have been going through these past 2 weeks. Back of the deck energy is the Chariot. Willpower to move forward. Okay. This actually makes a lot of sense with what I'm seeing here. Let me just take a look. We're going to pull some more cards on this Five of Cups here. And also the Sun. I would almost, well, it doesn't, the cards are the cards. I would think they would, I started to say I think they should have been switched, but, and then lastly, the King of Wands. Okay. All right, Aquarius, first things first, how things are going. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. There's something that you either want to walk away from, have been contemplating walking away from, a cord you have been thinking about cutting, but you haven't, which is why it's reversed. So let's see where that energy lives for you. Three of Wands. I'm not sure if you're thinking about giving up on something just because you're not seeing progress as quickly as you want to. Perhaps you're quite literally thinking about moving, packing your bags, going somewhere else, traveling abroad, traveling to a different city. Eight of Swords. Now, we also have the Eight of Swords here too, so there's a confirming energy here that you're very much in your head about something. Okay, now what's going well is the Page of Wands. It's the inspiration of Wands in this deck, but it is the Page of Wands. You're very creative. You're expressive right now. You're creating some sort of artwork, creating some sort of project, something you're working towards with passion. You don't have to be a literal artist, but there is something to that you're focusing on right now that is giving you a lot of confidence and not only confidence, but vigor. It's moving you forward. It's pushing you forward this time. Like, even though there's something that you want to walk away from, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is you're exploring, is kind of moving you through that energy. Does that make sense? It's almost kind of what's keeping you from throwing it all away, walking. You know what I mean? Okay. What's not going well? Eight of Swords, unfortunately. Okay. And these are the same. And this is a smaller deck, guys. I just wanted to work with this deck today because you can see obviously the sizes are way off. But you see, I like this imagery because you see how the rope is around the hands, but it's actually really not that tight. And that is the point of the Eight of Wands. It's like you can let go. You can get yourself out of this bind if you want to. It's really not that tight. You know, it's usually self-imposed limitation. Same thing with this card here. His arms are out of the jail cell. He could get out if he wanted to, but somehow you've imprisoned yourself mentally. It's a lot of anxiety here. So you need to work on I feel like whatever you're working on creatively, it's like almost you're afraid of putting it out or sharing it because you're afraid of criticism, afraid of judgment. Especially if you guys are working on, anybody in the corporate field, if you're working on something, proposal or whatever, and I feel like you're working on something that like you're really good at, but no one's really kind of looking to you to make the proposal, and like the other people that are making the proposal, you know, are like terrible and like are really not as good as you, but you're kind of afraid of like, well, what if I'm not as good as I think I am? Who cares? Just throw your hat in the ring and just see what happens, right? Why not? Literally, why not? Why not? Don't do that to yourself, Aquarius. Give yourself a shot. Especially if you're thinking about walking away from a work situation. Might as well give it all you got before you really like bounce. You know? All right. Where to focus your energy? Interestingly, the Five of Cups. Some sort of loss that you need to embrace here. Okay, not the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands just flipped out reverse. Maybe you didn't get a victory you wanted since it flipped out reverse. Some sort of achievement, maybe you were passed up for a promotion. And maybe that's why you're all in your head. Ooh, strength is coming out here. Have strength. This is also Leo energy. We'll focus your energy on strength. Focus your energy on success. Don't focus on, focus on the wins. Don't focus on the losses. I get it. I get it. I get it. Focus on the wins. Do not focus on the losses. Process what you need to process, of course, but don't stay there. Okay? Three of Swords. Somebody hurt your feelings, Aquarius. I'm so sorry. I feel like somebody really hurt your feelings. But I think you have more to be proud of than not, so don't let this person or situation get you too down. Where to stop focusing your energy is the Sun. Also an interesting card to have in this position because this is typically very positive. Okay? Sometimes the Sun can be children. Hangman is flipping out here. Okay, I'm not going to read all of these. Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and High Priestess. Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and High Priestess. Now, the Devil represents Capricorn energy, also represents attachments. Ten of Pentacles is abundance. High Priestess is intuition. Hangman is suspension. Don't keep yourself attached to a place that you don't want to be at. That's how I'm interpreting this. Trust your intuition that it's time to let go of something. It's also time to, hold on. Well, I wanted to say it's time to chase your bliss. to stop focusing your energy. Perhaps also stop focusing your energy so much on work. Capricorn is, the devil is Capricorn energy, which is heavily related to work, and so is the Ten of Pentacles, focusing on material things. Okay? And you're not focusing enough energy on your happiness, perhaps. Because the sun is about happiness, joy, fulfillment. Still not quite satisfied about that answer. Why is the sun here? Seven of Swords. Escapism, running away. Someone who's untrustworthy. This could be running away from your problems. You might even be running away. You might be trying to cope with your issues through your art, through your passions. I just keep hearing chasing. You might also be chasing something that's only because of this horse that's here. Like, I'm just kind of thinking of like running free and wild. Like, what do you need to stop doing? Stop chasing somebody who's running away from you, something that's running away from you. Okay, let's move on. I don't want to overinterpret that. What you need to know from Spirit. King of Wands. You were in control. You were in control, okay? You are running this. King of Wands is a leader. They're a visionary. They're empowering. They're encouraging. Especially if you're being called to step up and lead in some way, get out of your fear. Get out of your head, Aquarius. I'm looking at your reading and I just kind of feel like you're running away from growth. It just feels like to me, you're all in your head. You've got all these eights. You're almost like you're afraid of, afraid of failure. Afraid that you'll mess it up, that you'll do it wrong. Afraid of looking foolish. But trust that you are divinely gifted to take this on. That's why the Page of Wands is here. You have the passion to make it work, and now you can evolve into the King of Wands. I'm going to go on to the Sun one more time before I pull your full moon card. And what are the messages for the Sun of what to avoid? Yeah, I'm just hearing running and chasing again. Avoid, stop focusing your energy on running away. And also too, Sun sometimes, again, because it represents children, sometimes being immature. Stop being immature. Stop being childlike in your situations. It's almost like you need to grow up a little bit. Have some maturity. Stop, where's that 7? Stop running away. Stop acting like things aren't your problem. That you don't need to do anything. Like, your inaction is causing issues. Okay? All right, that's a lot to take in. So this full moon lunar eclipse, let's see what it has in store for you of what will be leading up to the next 2 weeks in this full moon on the 25th. I'll let you see this card first. Oh, is this the masculine? I think it is. This makes so much sense with this King of Wands here. I mean, come on. Lunar God, the masculine. That makes so much sense for you, Aquarius. Here we go. The summary is, it is time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more. Enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. The affirmation is, may the positive attributes of the masculine align with me. While lunar gods are rare, usually their realms are the solar. They are conspicuous when they appear. The Australian Aboriginal deity of the Wanarua tribal area, Biame, I don't know how to pronounce this, Biame. Somebody tell me in the comments. Encourages us to observe the laws of the land and to appreciate the beauty around us. Biame, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Biame is depicted with having big eyes, no mouth, teaching us that sometimes beauty does not need to be spoken about, just witnessed with the eyes of our head and our heart. But he has a mouth, so I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, whatever. The Norse god Mani, the moon himself, teaches us to be wise and about the passage of time. The Mesopotamian sin shows us how to ask about the future and how important it is to protect the weak. There are many more. The traditional positive attributes of the masculine, such as strength, physical vitality, power of will, shielding and protection of the weak, are important for anyone to adopt, no matter their gender or orientation. Should you pull this card, it is asking you to step up into your power, your uniqueness, and offer your guidance to those who may need it. The companion stone is black opal. That makes so much sense because we've got that King of Wands, we've got that Strength card. I told you, I feel like there's something you got to step up and get out of your head. Oftentimes, Aquarius, the best leaders are the ones who don't want to be. Okay? I hope this was helpful for you, Aquarius. If you want to get a more robust view of your month of March, your reading that I did 2 weeks ago is still relevant because I cover the whole month, plus love and career. And also I give you a message on what was happening for the new moon that we had on March 10th if you want to kind of see what energies you were dealing with at that time. So please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and then see me next time in all my daily messages, so subscribe for that. And then also I will have another video for you on April forecast, okay, for the April forecast. I will see you then, Aquarius.